So we're gonna plant some sugar snap peas this weekend. These were the seeds that I saved from last year. Didn't really get a lot because I didn't really plant a lot, and I tried to use one side of my trellis, and I didn't get as many plants as I normally do, but that's okay. I got a lot of seeds from that. Plus I had made my own seed packets a couple of years ago, and so I still have a ton of the sugar snap peas in here, and they're just in little paper packets, so they're still good. Actually, let me just open them. Let's take a peek. Let's see. So see? They're still really good seeds. So the seeds will last for many years, as long as you keep them dry and cool. You know, they're not moldy, they don't get wet. So they'll still stay really well for a long time. So just because when you buy a seed packet, it has to say use for the year 2022. Yes, because they have to, legally they have to say that. But if you keep it dry, they'll last for so many years. You can use them years and years and years later. So that just means maybe in a couple of years, instead of 100% or 99% germination rate, you might get 98% or 95%. So that just means still most of the seeds are going to germinate. They're just at year after year, the germination rate may just start declining, but it's not going to go to zero in 1 year. It's not like an expiration date, like, oh no, after the year 2022, you can't plant these at all. That is not true. So save your seed packets, use stuff next year. Everything that I am growing, literally almost everything, right now, I have had the seed packets from last year. I did buy some new stuff, but all the tomatoes were all from seed that I got last year, and they came out just fine. So save your seed packets. So to prepare the sugar snap peas, I have a red Solo cup. Who doesn't love red Solo cups? I put warm water in here, and I'm going to put my seeds in, and I'm going to pre-soak them. I'm really just going to do this with maybe just the sugar snap peas, because they're a little bit bigger of a seed. Well, they are a bigger seed. So if you put them in water, it rehydrates them a little bit, gives them kind of a little boost, a little start before you pop them in the ground. That way maybe you don't have to like water your area 5 times a day for the next few days. So we'll get them all in water. There we go. I have every single sugar snap pea seed that I have in my house. So I'll let these all soak for a few hours, maybe half the day. Sometimes when the seeds float, that means that they're not viable, but I really just poured them in. So we'll see which ones float and which ones don't. So we are going to plant sugar snap peas today. I have added a little bit of garden soil right on the edge here, because I'm going to plant just a trench here and then put all the seeds in. I have let the seeds soak for a few hours, so they'll be a little bit more swollen. And I'll just put them right along the edge on both sides. And then I will train them to go up the trellis. So here we go. I'm just gonna dig a little trench and then just drop them in. I'm gonna use every last seed. So I dug my little tiny trench, and I'm just gonna drop seeds in. I'm not worried about spacing. I'm just putting them really close together because I want the most amount of plants that I can get. So I'll start putting some in this row. I'll put some more in the other row, and then I'll just fill it up as I go here. I'll just lightly cover them with dirt. They don't need to be, well, about 3 times the size of the seed is how deep you should put them. so I'll just cover them up. Soaked them in the water so they're starting to get a little swollen. I'm an impatient person, if anybody knows me. So I tend to wait to the last minute to start stuff, so to wait too long, it's too long to wait for me. The girls were just fluffing around. So that's what they look like. And I'm going to do the other side. And now I'm just going to lightly cover them up. Then I will, once they start growing and get to this first rung here, I will start training them to go up. And I need to pay attention to them this year because sometimes they get a little crazy and they grow and they're trying to grow towards the sun, so I gotta bring them back. And they're very, very delicate, these sugar snap peas are. So when I try to move them, I sometimes tend to snap them off and then I get mad, but it's my own fault because I didn't pay attention. So I try to get the ends in when they're real little, that way they'll just go that direction. All right, so these are all covered up, and then I'll water them in really good, and then we just wait. So in this bed, I'm also going to put some lettuce seeds in, and I will put carrots down. So I wanted to make sure that I got my sugar snap peas in first. I'll do just a couple rows of some lettuces, different kinds of lettuces, because we don't eat a ton. And one plant, it's a cut and come again kind of plant. So I just need a few of whatever I'm gonna eat. I really am trying to start growing just the things that I'm actually going to eat. Then I'll do the rest in the carrot seeds and cover it with the cardboard, and I will show you that. Okay, so I got my sugar snap peas right on the edge. The spinach, I put butter crunch and iceberg in this row and the two different kinds of red romaine. So I figure I'll have plenty of lettuce. And all the rest of this, I just scattered carrot seeds all over the place. I put a little bit of garden soil, I sprinkled a little bit over top. I really watered this in well. I'll probably let this soak in a little bit, water it again. Then I'm gonna put that cardboard on top and I'm gonna leave it until I start seeing some carrot seeds sprout up. That'll be my first indication that I can take the cardboard off. But at that point, I'll have to really watch it because the plants will be so tiny, I don't want them to get burnt. But the cardboard helps keep the moisture in while the seeds are germinating, because they can take quite a bit, couple weeks sometimes, to germinate. So I'll put the cardboard on and I'll keep checking it every couple of days till I see them sprout. Okay, and that's what it looks like. I'll keep this down for, well, as long as it takes for the carrots to germinate. The lettuce is all in, the spinach, and the sugar snap peas, so now I just have to keep things watered. Happy Mother's Day! I'm up here at my mom's house. You can see the waterfall in the background. So my mom owns 86 acres in the Adirondack Park in upstate New York. So we're up here for the day to have some lunch and to see the sights, because I haven't shown you what it looks like up here in the springtime. So we'll get to see every season up here because it is absolutely gorgeous. So here is the waterfall. The water comes from the mountain that's up behind her house, comes right out of the ground. And then the brook runs right down in front of her house. Comes all the way around. It is absolutely very soothing around here. And that's her little log cabin in the back. It was a very, very great place to grow up, I gotta tell ya. So it is a super nice, beautiful day. I got my mom some annuals that I'm gonna put in these pots that go over top of her railing. So we're gonna put these in. Where'd you go? This is my buddy Kaden. You say hi? Hi. He's my buddy. He likes to watch my chicken videos. Isn't that crazy? How old are you, Kaden?
5.
5? What do you like to do?
Watch YouTube.
He likes to watch YouTube. You're pretty good at t-ball, I hear. You like t-ball?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So we're gonna plant some flowers.
Remember we got that gator from you guys?
Yes. Does it work?
Yep. Yep.
There we go. We'll use this. We'll use the dirt to help. Yes, we'll come back and we'll fill these up a little bit more. I didn't quite have enough dirt, didn't I? Oopsie.
Dirt bomb.
Dirt bomb. It's right there.
It is not simple to ride.
Ah, you found a dirt bomb.
Let me create my own dirt bomb.
Okay, we'll move this. We got one more.
Creating my own dirt bomb.
Your own dirt bomb. A dirt bomb. Boom. Nice. All right, last one. Got one more. Well, thanks, Kaden, for helping me.
Welcome.
Okay, the final reveal. How'd we do? Here's one. Here's the other. We put the vinca vines on, and they grow right down off of the deck. And the third one. And last but not least. Yay! Kaden helped me. He's an awesome helper. And look at the view. It's really peaceful up here. Well, anyways, happy Mother's Day to everybody. Have a great day.